Hello, welcome to the theElpyDimension. I am your guide, Elpy. I'm just popping in for a minute to take a look at the garden before we get, I believe it's a minimum of 2 inches of rain expected. These are, I really want to uncover these tomatoes, but I really don't because this groundhog issue. Anywho, so Hurricane Beryl is barreling at us apparently, and we're gonna get some rain from it. The ground cherry in there that you can't see at all right now has completely taken over and badly needs to be removed because there are 4 peppers in there that I want them to grow. I don't know what that was. I think I just saw a second ago. No, I thought I saw a... Yeah, I did. Little strawberry blossoms. Those are, that's nice to see. It's great to see. Still need to get in there and harvest. Anyway, so yeah, we're about to get smacked with, I've heard anywhere from 2 to 6 inches of rain. I think everybody in Michigan is gonna feel the effects of this. There's my apple tree that got robbed of all its apples. So this is not really a tour, but it's a little bit. My black trifle tomatoes, I'm gonna build some cages. This little young whippersnapper groundhog climbed all over these several days ago and was trying to eat them. You can see he was tearing at the mesh here, and I really need to get in here and rescue it because he also ate the growing tips that were present in my sugar baby watermelon. I was going to do a tomato tour today. I guess I still technically could. Well, just real quick, this is one of my orange peach, pushing out real nice. I'm going to build something like that for the black trifles over there. This, I believe, is Aurora Blue. Showed you I've got 2 black trifles. Those aren't tomatoes. The 2 tomato beds are going crazy. This is the first year I've not pruned the bottoms, mainly because I've not been able to get to them because I've put up this hardware cloth because of the groundhog. So what I'm gonna do actually this week after the rain chills out is I'm gonna take this off and prune the bottom 1.5 feet to increase the airflow and just be able to see what's going on in there. One thing that I'm seeing a lot of is my tomatoes aren't setting. My actual fruit, I've never had to deal with that before. I mean, I am getting tomatoes, right? Like what we have here is in front is 2 Kellogg's Breakfast. So yeah, that's a Kellogg's Breakfast. I did actually stake them up. This is a Kellogg's Breakfast. Little baby over there. This is a dark orange muscat. See, now, if it weren't for the hardware cloth, it'd also be, be able to sort of fall out onto itself. So that kind of gives me more. I don't want to prune, but I feel like, oh, I should prune, and then, oh, I shouldn't, and then I don't make up my mind. But in this case, I think I do need to prune. I don't know that my phone is going to like me for this, but I am getting some. There's some little cherry tomatoes there, dark orange muscat. This is a green zebra. I harvested one a little earlier, a little too early the other day. There are 3 here that are early girl tomatoes. That's thanks to the groundhog and then me not stringing it up. They are determinate, and Is Early Girl? I don't know if Early Girl actually is. Oh no, my determinants are over there. So I do have some fruit setting down there. And I've seen others in there. Oh yeah, here. Oops, there we go. Okay, here. Cool. This guy got covered because I thought we were free and clear of the groundhog. And then this little one showed up. This is an orange peach volunteer that I've saved seeds for. Well, volunteered last year. I grew it from seeds from M.I. Gardener 2 years ago. I purposely planted it here because I want to see how it does in this sort of shadier bed. All right. This is what I call my worm castings tomato. I'm expecting to get my first cherry / grape tomatoes of the year off of this plant. Also kind of growing in a shadier spot, but the other day I did a garden tour and I kept calling these trellises. They're trusses. Pretty sure truss is the word, not trellis. Anyways, let's see if you can see. Those are they've been there the longest. Anywho, this is the tomato that I didn't label. I'm taking a guess right now at the way that it's... I was thinking it could be a green zebra. See that sort of modeling of the tomato? My phone is not happy with me. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a green zebra. Up here we have an azoica. I got a cat face. My first tomato of this plant. I'm not sure if that'll be edible, but I'm gonna let it go to fruition. This huge beast here is pineapple. Now this guy has really been struggling to set fruit. I have not seen a single fruit. In fact, I think that this plant, this one, is one of the first to flower, and I saw a fruit back then, and now they all shrivel up and fall off. I've been shaking the blooms. I am wondering if I'm having a pollinator issue this year, or is it simply because they can't get to them? I'm also noticing, as I mentioned in another video, that I've got early blight. So I really need to get in here, prune off all the blighted leaves. Okay, so last time I showed you that I had a second worm castings tomato, as I call it, and my uncle asked if I happened to have a extra cherry tomato because he killed his, a red one he wanted, and I was like, all right, I got one for you. So, hey, that's what we're for. We help each other out. I had another one. No, I'm totally lying. This is a volunteer that was growing in my persimmon. Yeah, my persimmon pot. Yeah, that's a volunteer. I was thinking it was going to be like a white. Wait a minute. Aha, I'm silly. This. Well, that might be a good sign. See, I really need to... Oh, you poor fella. Dang, sorry. Okay, so the good sign is, I think this is from the pineapple tomato and it's set fruit. The bad thing is, since it's not supported, it fell over on this here growing tip at that of this volunteer tomato. Bummer. It's already small. Did not need. But look at those trusses. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be a grape tomato, or it's gonna be a white cherry tomato, which I grew last year and the year before. They're pretty dang good. So, shoot, I feel bad. It's totally my fault. Because if I had been supporting that plant, it wouldn't have fallen down on the little plant and broken it. And for it to be broken in a rain, you don't want to prune things when it's raining, or when it's about to rain, because that invites disease. Okay, stay focused. We are not talking about the watermelon. Side note, I doubled up because this little groundhog has been trying really hard to get to my vines. Okay, stop. Okay, here is, oh my god, this is a jungle. This is like, oh, I could get lost in here and they'd never find black cherry. I only got a couple of these last year. They were good, but it's setting fruit, and I've seen other fruit in there, but I don't know, maybe it fell off. Maybe I should try harder to see if it's ripened. But that's black cherry growing like a beast. And there's another dark orange muscat in here. I have a feeling that it is buried because it was short because the groundhog ate it. So it's down in there somewhere. So we've got one. We've got a zoysia, pineapple. Yeah, a zoysia, pineapple, volunteer, unknown, possibly green zebra, dark orange muscat, and black cherry. So 6 tomatoes in this bed, and then I'm growing. But you see that this black cherry has expanded all the way over to here. I'm actually about to, I was about to do it right now, plant a Waltham butternut squash start that I have. I can't get through here. Ah. Okay. I'm a fool. It sure looks like this wildness is like, oh, cool. But then, is it? Because, oh, look at these little baby tomatoes. Dark orange muscat, never grown them before. These guys, they look a lot better, don't they? Yeah. I don't see any fruit setting on them either. Oh, that is pretty. Aurora blue. Never grown these before. I got 2 of them. Did I say that over here in the other bed? That is nice. Look at those babies. And then we've got some. My phone is so not heavy. It's like, what do you want us to do? Do you want to listen to your finger pushing the button, or do you want us to listen to the rain pushing the button? Early blight. I forgot to mention that tucked down in here, another reason why I need to get a handle on these tomato beds, is there is an Aurora blue tomato in there somewhere. Yes, I'm going to try to root this. Okay. Alright. Let's hurry up before my phone malfunctions. Okay. Man, I'm soaked. We already talked about the 2 sad. They were looking really good too, the black trifels. You said, well, why you just leave them all laying down like that and smashed? And because I've not had the opportunity, and I see a fruit setting too, to do what I really need to do for them. So I figured, alright, I'm going to leave it as it is. So maybe the groundhog won't be like, oh, let me try again. They changed something. Anyways, maybe I'm giving it too much credit. So again, back tomato gardens. I think in my last tours I forgot the orange hat tomatoes. These plants are loaded. Way more loaded than they were when I grew them inside. And I did not like the taste of them. So we'll see what they taste like outside. But I've got 3 on this green stalk and 3 others that were planted later in the other green stalk. Now these are mostly determinate tomatoes. And I kept them covered because, yes, the groundhog was eating them. This is a Brad's Atomic Grape, so that's an indeterminate. But these tomatoes, this is where I've seen the most blight. I've actually already picked a whole bunch of leaves off of these. So I'm going to keep doing it. You see that they're setting, the Manitoba tomato is what these 2 front ones are. And the 2 back ones, so there's 2 right here. There's two right there. Those are Mountain Princess. And then we have the Brad's Atomic Grape. I've grown Brad's Atomic Grape last year. I got a couple of fruit. One was huge for them, supposed to be grape tomatoes. I was not overly impressed. But I've never grown the other two. Here we have my Paul Robeson tomato. Oh, it's getting smashed. I'm sorry, buddy. Wait, that's not the Paul Robeson tomato. This is my only remaining, because I had some disease issues inside. This is a, the name, Rebel Starfighter. So I've seen this on Instagram, and I'd really like to grow the fruit myself. Anyways, this is my Paul Robeson, this guy right here. It was attacked by a groundhog, and I had a... the first one died from overwatering. Now, I had a possum in my yard last night. How do I know? Because I saw him. He was a very small possum at that. So I'm pretty sure that what I'm looking at is the possum fussing around. That's another black trifle that I refuse to do anything with. It looks like the possum was probably trying to get some kind of bugs or worms or something. But the reason this Dr. Wyche's tomato so Paul Robeson, this is the hashtag Paul Robeson 2024, hosted by GT Jr. It's a grow collaborative. Let's just grow it all together, see what we think, see how our results are, what, if you like the taste. This tomato, Dr. Wyche's, is for Grow Big, hashtag GrowBig24 with Grow Big TV. Now, that's also what this little guy that I refuse, needs to be weeded. I was thinking I might have to plant him, but a little new in this last round of baby groundhog. See that. This was a pretty good looking plant, looking like the Paul Robeson over there. Then I came out one day and it had no leaves. That was last week, but it's already recovering. So I think I'm gonna give this guy, obviously it needs a cage, go ahead and let it keep growing, see how it does. I'm so afraid to not protect it from the groundhog. Anywho, so that's what I got going on for my tomatoes as of July 9th. Yeah, that's the update on the tomato garden. I've harvested one. Like I said, one green zebra tomato, and it's still really firm. I'm obviously gonna, well, shoot, you gotta learn how and when to harvest all tomatoes. What am I talking about? I mean, green zebra, a green tomato is gonna be a little bit trickier. First time me growing a green tomato. So I haven't tasted it yet, but yeah, the tomatoes are growing, and my next tour, you're gonna see a little bit more organization and rescue of these plants. So thank you so much for your time. If you enjoyed this tour, I'd appreciate it if you would hit the like button and maybe leave a comment. I'm chatty, so if you're chatty, let's chat in the comments. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and I wish you well. If you're in the path of the storm or its remnants, I'm praying for everyone. May you be safe. May your property be safe. May your people be safe. And may you be well.